My childhood was right in the middle of Turtle Mania.
Now they're taking Burger King by storm. You can get one of your favorite heroes in a half shell every time you buy a Kids Club meal. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle badges. For a limited time, only at Burger King.
Cowabunga, dude!
I bought into it all and loved it. Whether it was the action figures, video games, ice cream, cartoon, movies, lunch boxes, or just about anything you can think of in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they had it. Now where I'm from, there's one question every kid had to answer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
But Master Splinter may never be human now. Oh, well.
Or Power Rangers? And there seemed to be this cardinal rule that you could not like both, that you had to like one or the other.
Oh, rock dudes! We did it! We won!
Now where you're from, things might have been different. But with me and my friends, that's just the way it was. If they answered Power Rangers, they probably got a look back that looked something like this. And no, I don't hate the Power Rangers. I just never really got into them. And it's not like I made the rules. I just agreed with them. Now, if they answered Ninja Turtles, that was followed by the next most important question. Who is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? I mean, these are the kind of things that defined you as a person when you were a kid. Whether it was the video games you played, the cartoons you watched, or the characters you loved the most. Just as much as, say, what kind of music you listened to ended up defining you as a teenager. These were the things that said, this is who I am.
Lily had the dolphins, Cousteau the whales, Goodall gorillas. I had a duck. I could have been a contender.
Now, personally, I can find things to like in each turtle. I really do love each character. But of course, not every character can be your favorite. I find that usually my favorite characters are ones I see myself in, or characters I wish I could be more like. Those are usually the only two reasons a character becomes a favorite character to me. First, let's look at the other turtles and what I like about them, but also why they're not the top turtle for me. Leonardo was probably my least favorite turtle growing up. That being said, there's still things I love about the character.
It's time you had a nice long cooling off period.
Leonardo carried 2 katana swords, and let's face it, out of any of the turtles' weapons, it's the coolest, and would obviously do the most damage against opponents. But oddly, it was Michelangelo's weapon that people made the biggest deal about back then. So much so that eventually they completely took away his nunchucks on the original animated series.
We'll take it from here.
Leonardo was also the most skilled fighter out of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And of course, he is the leader.
What now, fearless leader?
So why is he not my favorite? Who wouldn't put the biggest badass with the best weapon, who is also the leader of the group, at the top of their list? I mean, let's face it, those are great reasons to do so.
They're getting away! After them!
It goes back to my 2 reasons that a character is a favorite character of mine. As cool as those things make Leonardo, I just don't see myself in the character. And because he was the leader, he had to have the more serious personality. And I think that killed the character for some, and maybe even a little for myself. But I also realize I would not have the character any other way. Like seen on the episode Leonardo Lightens Up, the other turtles are tired of Leonardo.
Well, I sure wish he'd hurry. I can't take much more of Leonardo bossing us around.
Likewise. Hey, hand me that socket wrench, will you?
But then they realize, when Leonardo starts running around carefree, that they would not be the same Green Machine team without their leader being himself.
Let the good times roll! Ow!
Leonardo.
Michelangelo, back in the early 90s, was the favorite of most people, and for good reason. He just was the perfect turtle for that time.
Good mercy! Hey, who turned out the lights? Whoa!
He was a surfer, pizza-loving dude with the most radical catchphrases.
Holy guacamole! It worked! Bodacious concept! Cowabunga! Hey, Michelangelo, how come you're not shouting cowabunga?
Well, to be honest, I'm getting kind of bored with it. Hey, how about this? Yabba dabba!
Nah, it's just not you.
Yeah, in the 90s, that was totally a thing. I mean, what's not to love about Michelangelo? He is funny, always upbeat, no matter what the situation, and he can kick some major bad guy butt. Michelangelo is actually the character I most inspire to be like. So then, why is he not my favorite turtle? He does have one of the 2 reasons that make a favorite character for me. He was the character of the 90s, the most popular turtle of that time. But for me, a character I see myself in usually slightly outweighs a character I aspire to be. As much as I love him, Michelangelo, I am not. But he will always be one of the most bodacious characters of the 90s of all time. So give it up for the most radical turtle.
It's that cipher turtle!
Look out, dude! No!
Michelangelo, peace, my brother.
Like they say, you can't get too much of a good thing.
I feel Donatello is the most important Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I know what some of you are thinking. Really? Donatello? Well, what the hell would the other turtles do without Donatello?
It appears to me that you need Donatello, my students.
Maybe if we asked him nicely?
Without Donatello, there is no Turtle Van, no Turtle Blimp, or even Turtle Calm. How many times has Donatello been the turtle's only hope in stopping the bad guys? 'Cause it comes to some brainy thing that goes way over the others' heads.
Not to criticize science or anything, but wouldn't it be easier just to call it the pink one?
Oh, Mikey.
I mean, one of the villains is a giant brain, so yeah, one of the turtles better be smart. Without this tech genius, the turtles would be screwed. Donatello is the type of character I always love. He is a hero whose brain is his most powerful weapon.
An inventive mind is a great gift.
Aw, thank you, Sensei.
Donatello is another turtle I wish I could be more like. But hey, look at me. Do I look like I have much going on upstairs?
That does it. This handyman is officially on strike.
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Wasn't that a TV commercial? Sorry to disappoint you, but I have other plans. Might as well warn you, Donatello knows Bo. No way. I did too build it. I did.
Is it okay to cheer now?
With my blessing.
That's right, Raphael is my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
And most people don't care for Raphael, let's be honest.
You act like a jerk sometimes, you know that?
And yeah, the character was portrayed as the grumpy character, the one with an attitude. But those always seemed to be the characters who appealed to me, whether it was Gruffy from the Gummy Bears or Grouchy from the Smurfs. Or even Howard the Duck.
You are unique among your brothers, for you choose to face this enemy alone.
Those are the sort of characters that I seem to lean towards, so does that make me a prick? No.
No, just a jackass.
He's a jackass, and a jackass is capable of anything.
Oh, Dad, come on.
I can go with that. Raphael was also voiced by Rob Paulsen in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle animated series. The man who would voice Pinky in Pinky and the Brain and Yakko in Animaniacs. What's not to like about that? Rob Paulsen would of course bring humor to the character, always having something sarcastic to say to the other turtles in each episode. That, in my opinion, really made Raphael the funniest character on the original animated series.
In business suits? Well, at least this is one crime we won't be accused of.
Why else would our best friends April and Irma run away from us?
Maybe it's our breath.
They'd been knocked unconscious.
Wrong. We passed out from boredom. Thanks, Leonardo. Now I'll never know how I Love Shredder ended.
Aw, shucks.
I sure hope this isn't the start of an epidemic.
Well, that's it. Everybody likes different characters for different reasons. And that's why that was always such a fun fact that you had to know about your close friends or family, who their favorite Ninja Turtle was. And to be honest, most of the time, I was hoping their favorite turtle was different than mine, 'cause then we could act out being Ninja Turtles or play with Ninja Turtle toys and not fight over our favorite one. Either way, whatever turtle you grew up loving most is what made you, you in the middle of Turtle Mania, and that is a feeling that could never be matched. So celebrate your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. 'Cause I know I am.
Maybe, but I'll be the only master of disguise.
Aha! Touchdown! Yeah! Yeah! A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Forget it. This is definitely more you. No, we're the Teenage Mutant Ninja! Oh, never mind.